part of the chronic illness series.
If you guys don't know, we are going to go into an in-depth review and explain what our chronic health issues are. And not just what we have, but in general, what narcolepsy is, how Crohn's disease is, POTS, everything about it. I hope you guys enjoy this new series that we're doing.
So stay tuned. We are going to be talking about one of the skin conditions that I struggle with daily. It is called Keratosis Pilaris. So let's keep going on this chronic illness journey, shall we guys? We have many more chronic illnesses that we do talk about and that we do go through, so check them out in the description box.
And again guys, we know everyone says it to you. Please like, share, subscribe. It truly means a lot to us, and it really does help our channel get that much further, that much out there, so more and more people can find our channel and we can try to spread as much awareness as possible.
So first, when it comes down to Keratosis Pilaris, guys, let's break down the name, shall we? Keratosis means that there's too much keratin, which makes up the tough outer layer of the skin, while pilaris comes from the Latin word for hair. It is a common genetic condition of the skin's hair follicles characterized by the appearance of possibly itchy, small, goose-like bump patches. Now, every person is different. Every condition is severe, all the way to it can be not even that bad. Depending on the person, it could be very inflamed and also have red all over the patchy areas.
Now, keratosis pilaris can occur anywhere other than naturally hairless areas, so like the palms of your hands and the bottom of your feet.
When it comes down to Keratosis Pilaris, it depends from person to person, but definitely weather can trigger it. Depending in the cold, depending in the heat, but literally it can make it go off, sadly. Some people find that Keratosis Pilaris looks unattractive. And
I still love you, babe.
I'm one of those people, sadly. My legs be hairy.
I like it.
There's no shame in that. The skin does feel very rough and is dry and appears as though it has permanent goosebumps. When I went to the dermatologist, they said I had a very severe case. They said my legs looked like chicken legs, like chickens were pecked at it.
Now, occasionally keratosis pilaris is itchy as well, with varying degrees of redness and inflammation. Now, the symptoms typically get worsened during pregnancy and right after childbirth. So you can kind of think of it, the bumps feel very rough, kind of like sandpaper.
When it comes down to Keratosis Pilaris, the skin doctor is the one to help. So, who is the skin doctor?
A dermatologist.
There you guys go.
Simple as that.
And usually a dermatologist, once they see Keratosis Pilaris, they are capable of seeing it so easily. Honestly, Keratosis Pilaris is an easy thing to diagnose. Any doctor will be able to look at it and be able to see that there is something wrong with your skin, and from there be able to tell you to go to a dermatologist. There is no specific test when it comes down to Keratosis Pilaris, but of course, if you see it on the person's skin, you know they have it.
And that's when it comes down to a dermatologist. The dermatologist is obviously going to have a lot more experience with this, and they're going to be able to definitively tell you. They're going to look at you with a little scope and be like, yep, that's what you got. Now, no treatment can clear up keratosis pilaris completely. There are topical creams and lotions containing lactic acids and a couple of other ingredients in there that are more effective than others and can be purchased over the counter or obtained on a prescription from your actual dermatologist office. Now, using creams are the most common way to treat keratosis pilaris. Cosmetic therapy, various lasers, chemical peels, these are other ways that you can also use to treat keratosis pilaris, but those are things that can get very expensive very quickly as well.
Alright guys, so the treatments that I have done have been numerous. When I went to the dermatologist for my keratosis pilaris, they actually said it was the worst case they've ever seen. Guys, my keratosis pilaris is so bad I can't shave as often. Yeah, I would like to say I can't shave as often, but if I shave, it's maybe like once every 6 months. So you may see a little fuzz here, a little fuzz here. You know, just understand it is part of my skin condition.
And I don't care.
We have done different treatments, different lotions. They have worked, but my dermatologist says they haven't worked efficiently enough, and she then recommended me to do laser hair removal.
So with the laser hair removal, it's not a one and done treatment. It is a treatment that you're going to have to do it several times over the course of a few months. And they can get pretty pricey as well, because that's never going to be covered under insurance because technically it's considered cosmetic.
For myself with keratosis pilaris, I cannot shave as often as I would like. I shave maybe once every 6 months. You know, I will shave on a special occasion that I know my legs need to be shown. And I feel like that doesn't irritate my keratosis pilaris to the extreme, but after like doing it consistently, then you're gonna see my legs bright red as if chickens were pecking my skin.
Yeah,
and when
inflammation, redness, everything.
And when I went into the doctor's office, they literally said it. They looked at it and they're like, wow, you have chicken legs, as if chickens have been pecking my legs. I have been struggling with this condition since about middle school. The first time I shaved my legs, I did notice my legs were different for some reason. I didn't have the smoothness like all the other girls did. Like it just, I struggled. I had razor bumps. I mean, it burned, it irritated. And for the longest time, my mother told me I didn't know how to shave properly. In reality, that's not the case. I can do everything right with my legs and I will still have a pretty bad case of keratosis pilaris.
As far as me, it doesn't take a huge toll on you. It's more of like repetition and having this daily schedule down, because when she would have to apply these lotions and topical creams on there that are medicated, it was a daily thing. She may not remember. And also, that's another thing, she does not like the feeling of like lotion on like large parts of your body. She doesn't like that feeling.
I hate
either.
this. I respect people out there, but I hate the feel of lotion. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I will be ashy. I'm sorry guys, you will always see me ashy. You need to find a caretaker who likes a hairy woman. He always tells me, I feel bad sometimes, and he tells me, he's like, I like your hair.
I don't care.
And that makes me feel very sweet. Thank you.
Of course.
The misconceptions that I have when it comes down to keratosis pilaris is people kind of just write it off as a simple skin condition. Like, oh,
Yeah.
It's just visual, unappealing, that's it. There is a part of it that is uncomforting, you know, somewhat burning whenever you're done shaving, redness, inflammation. I have been discredited sadly because it is something easy, simple, I don't know. But like I said again, guys, everybody is different. Everybody has a different pain tolerance. So guys, I hope we were able to educate you guys on keratosis pilaris. It is a very common condition. You know, it is irritating, it hurts, it burns, but if you are able to manage it correctly, you know, it's livable. So guys, stay tuned for more chronic illness vlogs. For now, adieu and goodbyes.